guys, welcome back to another video. Today, me and my dad are going to be doing another football video.
We're just going to throw some Dolphins history at you today.
We're mainly going to be talking about the Dolphins Super Bowl, mainly, and my dad's going to be talking a bit about the history, as he said. Sorry, I cut you off.
The Dolphins started off as in the mid '60s. The owner was Joe Robbie. The guy barely had any money and somehow finagled a way to get a team. So he was one of the owners who hardly had any money to work with, but he just used his brains and people he knew to try and work things out. He knew that football had to be in a city like Miami. And so he's able to make it happen. They obviously, in the very beginning, everybody thought, first off, they were part of the AFL, and the AFL was thought of as a lesser league. So he thought, man, I got to do everything I can to really get the fans in the seats, because, you know, when a league is viewed as a lesser league, obviously that then translated into quite as many folks in the seats. So they get Flipper.
Oh, yeah. There's something called, for the Dolphins, they actually got a real dolphin. His name was Flipper, and what they would do is, they had it swim around in the pool, and when the Dolphins scored a touchdown, it would yeet I'm just gonna say throw. That was dumb.
It's cool. Cool.
Okay, but it would chuck footballs at the fan.
Yep, yeah, it was pretty cool.
And when it was a first down, it would jump through a hoop.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was whenever the Dolphins would score a touchdown, that was only the time when he would jump through a hoop. But then the Dolphins were bad, so they settled for just when the Dolphins would get a first down. He would jump through a hoop. They had a big old pool in the just by the end zone area, so that's where they had him. That he was in the stadium, and they actually had a dolphin. They had a celebrity comedian named Danny Thomas who also put up, I want to say, a good amount of money to help the franchise, and just his appearances got the fans to come to the stadium. But yeah, they had a coach named George Wilson in the beginning, and George Wilson, yeah, they'd practice, but if it was a really hot day, George Wilson would have them swim instead of practice. So yeah, after about 4 years or so, he resigned because they weren't all that successful under him. And then steps in Don Shula. Almost everybody knows Don Shula. When the days were really hot in Miami, Don Shula did not have them just swim for practice. So
I honestly like the coach before that. I would sign up for him.
I know. Both of us, yeah. Me already being in my mid-40s, I did not play professional football. Unless you're probably not going to play professional football, because only about 0.001% of us play professional football. So yeah, we both are on the side of, let's just swim for practice today.
Yeah, you like the good coach or the fun coach?
Yeah. Ooh, I know. I guess we go with fun coach, yeah. So anyways, yeah, we're going to, Shula was awesome. But then, yeah, a couple of years into Shula's tenure, the Dolphins are amazing, and they just keep steamrolling over teams. And you get to all the way to Super Bowl VII, and this is the first time ever being in the Super Bowl. This is the early 70s, and they play the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. So yeah, they're undefeated in the season, undefeated in their first two playoff games, and now they play the Redskins. They are up 14-0 on the Redskins. Go to kick a field goal. If they make the field goal, they win the game 17-0, and their season ends in 17 wins and no losses. So 17-0 and 17-0, that'd be pretty sweet. But no, the kicker, your premium, gets blocked. He catches the blocked kick and thinks, I'm gonna throw a touchdown. But then he's like, whoa, and can't hold on.
Yeah, he goes to throw the ball at this hand is the ball, and it goes
right into the Redskins guys' hands.
For a touchdown.
A pick six. Well, I don't know if you call that a pick six when it's a botched field goal, but you basically get what we're saying. So score ends up being 14-7. Dolphins defense holds on. Shula still laughs about it afterwards, but everybody knows that there was a bunch of guys that wanted to strangle the kicker's neck there for a little while.
Yeah, he even said, if one of those guys saw a noose around there, they'd probably use it on me.
It was wild. But anyway, so they win the Super Bowl. And then the next season, they're great again, and they make it to Super Bowl 8. Did you have some things you wanted to throw out there about Super Bowl 8 against the Vikings?
Yeah, but before I do that, I will say that they were not nearly as good as the first season that my dad talked about. They wouldn't they wouldn't lose. Right?
Yeah, they would not have another.
Yeah, they did not lose at all this season.
You got me all mixed up on how to say that.
I know.
Another no-loss season. In fact, of course, no other team would have another no-loss season after the 72 Dolphins.
Yeah.
Can we proceed to Super Bowl 8 against the Vikings?
Yeah, sorry. But to start this off, the Dolphins got the very first touchdown in it. So immediately it was off to a great start. It looked like this could be a Dolphins win, which there will be. So just spoil it. But and in the beginning of the game, all the Vikings get is a first down. One measly, puny first down.
And I don't think Flipper was around at that point to jump through. I know, so.
But then right after that, the Dolphins get another touchdown. And then after the touchdown, they get a field goal. So right now it's 17-0 already. So it looks like they're going to destroy them, but we'll see. This one time when the Vikings had the ball, they only need a few more inches to get a touchdown. I want to say, I think it was a touchdown. It could be a first down, but I think it was a touchdown. But all they need is a few more inches, but right after that, it was going to be halftime. So, and they go. All they need is a few more inches again, and the Dolphins somehow stop them. And all they need is a few inches. Okay, I can probably stop mentioning this. Okay.
Yeah, so the MVP of that game was Larry Zonka. If you see a guy with a U coming down right about to the bridge of his nose, barreling over people, that's Larry Zonka. He ended up being the MVP of the game, and you see a lot of those kinds of plays in Super Bowl 8. Was there anything else you wanted to throw in there?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna finish up this game real quick. Just real quick. But then they get a. But then the Vikings catch something, or catch the ball on a kickoff, and John Gilman made a 65-yard run and brought the Dolphins back into reality. But I mean, it's they still have some winning points. But even though he got that run, it did not matter because they did not get any points.
That run came when they were down 24-0.
Oof.
And then made it 24-7. All right, boom. Bye-bye Super Bowl 8. And so we're going to move on to the early, mid-80s. Dan Marino comes in. Gunslinger. All right. Shortly after Marino gets into town, he gets two dudes named Mark Clayton and Mark Duper One of them, I can't remember which one, can jump over a pool table, amazes everybody with his leaping prowess and his catching prowess. The other one is athletic. I don't know if he jumps over pool tables, but he's amazing at catching the ball. And Marino is just all about it with the long bomb and his accuracy down the field. So Mark Clayton and Mark Duper are called the Marx brothers. And the Dolphins were just off and running with those two. Second year.
Were they the ones who were called the Killer Bees?
No, the Killer Bees were the defense for the Dolphins back in the 70s. They all had last names starting with B. But now we're in the 80s. And so, yeah, Marino's thrown to the Marx brothers. Second year, Marino being at the helm. They're in the Super Bowl. And they're favored against Bill Walsh, Joe Montana, and the San Francisco 49ers. So they thought they were it. And then the 49ers just kind of rubbed their face in the dirt for 4 quarters. Result is 38-16, 49ers. No championship for the Dolphins. Still to this day, the last championship was that Super Bowl 8 we were talking about. We are now in 2022, so that was close to 50 years ago. I'm sorry if you're a Dolphins fan, and that's not fun to hear, but it's been almost 50 years since y'all won a championship. But anyway, so Marino hangs on all the way till the year 2000. He was an amazing quarterback in '84 when they went to that Super Bowl against the Niners. Dude threw 48 touchdown passes. Wasn't broken until Kurt Warner, like 15, 16 years later, I want to say. But anyways, yeah, Dolphins, keep trying. It's been a pretty rough history, but we just want to take some time with you guys and just talk a little bit about it. And we appreciate y'all for hanging in there with us. And Ellis has something he wants to say.
I did. Oh, the outro. Okay, but yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. This was shorter than usual, thank goodness. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, destroy it. And also hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and bye guys. Bye guys.